let's go and explore our objects library, because we didn't really took time to explore those. So I'm gonna start from something that is very interesting, and the first thing is the particles. So for particles, let's go inside and see how this stuff works inside our house. So first thing is we have small fire. This fire doesn't have any, does have a little smoke, but it's not really having a lot of smoke. So we have bonfire, which got a lot of smoke coming out. And we just have smoke in general. If you have any chimney, some exit, that's for the house. If you have some chimney that's working, you can put that. We have also waterfalls. So waterfall, we need to place somewhere that we can see it. We put some on the building, this waterfall, but just so you know, we have waterfall, we have shower water, which is looking pretty cool. And what else we have? Dripping water. Oh, this like dripping from top, so it's getting those nice circles, dripping circles. Shower water, dripping water. We have small fog. Let's see how the small fog works. Oh, nice, pretty cool. And we also have ground fog. Pretty cool stuff. Let me put one here too. And now let's walk inside. We actually never walked in it, so I'm gonna press on walking here. And wow, this stuff looks great. This fog. All right. Now we also have different smokes. We have red smoke, green smoke, blue, yellow. So those are cool. And let me just delete those so we will ease out on our rendering. Real-time ray tracing. And we have water jets here also, which are looking pretty cool. A lot of the small ones. Alright, so let me walk inside this one as well. Alright, very cool stuff. And they coming out and coming in. Cool. I like those. It's good if you do like a kids playground or something like that and you want to put water, those little water sprites could work nicely. Okay, so those are the particle system that we have right here. Now let's go and see, we have actually sounds too. We have sounds of nature. We have calm sea. Creek. Very cool sounds. Seagulls. Small gig. Singing birds. So that's also cool. Underwater, if you do underwater, that's cool. So you can put them here if you want to do it interactive. I prefer, of course, to control my sounds, and that's why we did the editing and we added the sound of birds and everything. but basically you can just, you know, drag and drop it here. What's cool about it is that it's walk. So the minute we're getting away from it, kind of becomes less and less. And we're walking to the house, we don't really hear it anymore. You know, let's walk back. Alright, so that's sounds cool. You can also control the volume. Let's reduce that volume. And we can change the size of influence here. So very cool stuff. Okay. Now let's see, we have people talking here. Ambience. We have airport. Ambience. City. We have bunch of bell. Highway. Busy highway. Ambulance siren. Hello, atmospheric. We have fire. So if we have fire, we can put the sound close to it and limit the surrounding area. So the fire will be just around this chimney or whatever you have there. Trains outdoor. Okay, so we have a lot of cool sounds that we can bring in. And that can be that can be found here in this sound folder. All right. Now let's see what else we have. We have doors. We have rotating doors. And we have sliding doors. So in rotating doors, let's bring one door here. I'm gonna bring that door. And let me put this door right here. So you can see it's got opening and closing. So if we play that, gonna ground, walk. So the minute we walk away from the door, it closes. The minute we're approaching the door, it opens. You know, so we can walk in. And the door closes. Very cool. Okay, so basically every door going to take that door out. Same thing with the sliding door. You can see it slides in and out. So very easy animation already made in, built in. We have water. So those are, I think, for like jacuzzis and stuff like that. You want to have a square, you can put it in. And it's nice because it's got all the caustics and everything inside it. It doesn't have the effect of the water, so I guess it's just if you put ocean and lakes, you will get this effect. But here you have pool 1, pool 2, you have different transparencies, on and off, and we have also cylindrical one, which is also those parameters. So circular or square can be added. Right, now we have decals. Those are pretty cool. So basically you can make a whole thing here with you see bus. Yeah, a bunch of those. Let me remove those birds for now. I'm just gonna put it very quiet. Okay, parking, those are cool. We have in the ground, we have different art, which is cool also. Let's see, you can put some art on the walls. can do like Winwood walls, what we have, very artistic. Bunch of cool stuff. Oh, this is looking cool, like a graffiti. A donut. Yeah, many cool things as you can see here. We've got, can also put this wall here. A lot of artistic pedals, water pedals, like a wet surface here around, some dirt, stains. Those are patches in asphalt cracked floor. It's very cool. And we have those two here, like a dirty wall. It's a little addition. You can get it more realistically here. Let's see, different scratches and leaks. Those are for concrete. Those leaks maybe on top. Oh, those are cool. Those are actually matching this one. Let's see what else we got here. No, those are for brick wall. Yeah, it's not gonna fit here. This is patched wall. I have a lot of cool different signs here. And again, you can play with the size. You can move it all around. Oops, it's rotation. Bunch of signs, no walking, exit, restroom. And we also have leaves, but those are decals, those are not really 3D objects. And we have shadows. Okay, so we can put here different shadows if we want. Okay, so those are cool decals. It's just flat, but it really comes in here, and you can start placing your objects around it. So those are decals. Now let's go into city. In the city we have also a lot of subfolders. We have a bunch of cool benches here. We can bring very cool. This here. Okay, so chair, a bench. Those are pretty cool concrete objects. Okay. Now what else we have? We have little fountains. We have planters, so we can plant trees. Inside this, we have a bench also. Oh, this is looking cool. We have different cool benches with those that you can sit with, and a bunch of other cool trees here that we can plant. Those are mainly for street, but I like the quality of this because it comes with this nice detail. You can just plant that in. You know, very cool stuff. Now planters. We have trash cans. Those are looking cool. Trash cans. And we have signs. We have a lot of signs, all the road signs basically, you know, with the airplanes and stop signs and everything. So basically all the traffic signs, stop, turns, and traffic lights too. So I think this needs to be viewed in the night mode. Signs, advertising, construction, bunch of construction things that we can put here. Oh, those are very serious construction area here. Wow. With a lot of detail in them. Okay, so this is pretty cool. And while on this, let's see, we're gonna come back to this in a minute. Let's go up to our vehicles. And in here we have a lot of construction already animated stuff. So this is pretty cool. Let's take the screen. Gonna put it here. Let's bring some tractors. They're already working. Animated. We have, this is a tractor, it's somewhere here. Let's walk in this. So interested to see how this whole thing looks. Wow, it's me. We do a real-time walk. Look at the size of it. Wow, I really feel like I'm walking inside some construction area. Everything's working here. I like the detail of that thing. Looks pretty cool. Alright. And the tractor is doing his thing. And the crane. Very cool stuff. Okay, so we have a lot of this royalty drill. I have a lot of this stuff that we can add here. Truck, boats. Okay. Cars, buses, aircraft. So we're gonna check this out in a minute when we're gonna add some traffic here. I'm actually going to move those animated because I think they make the whole thing recording a little heavy. Okay, so this guy gotta go too. Okay. All right, now if you notice, when I ground myself and walk, I can hear those steps. So here we can control those steps. If we go into preferences, in settings we have unity, so we can choose meters, inches. We can choose 24 hours or 12 hours daytime. Those are viewports. Grass fading, we can say when we want it to fade, if we want to fade it far or close. Angles, auto saves. This is a good option if you don't want to save every time. Just click auto save and it will save every 15 minutes. 3 files, and that's the path that it's gonna go to. Export and vsync. Okay, quality we can choose here, ultra, that's what I'm using, it's by default. And in appearance, here we can check and control our footsteps. So if I'm gonna select my ground, because I'm walking on the ground, and you can see here I already adjusted it, it's 5. I'm gonna put 0, click OK, and I'm gonna ground myself and walk. There are no sound for walking. Okay, I'm gonna click escape, go back to my preferences, appearance, ground, and I'm gonna put here 60. Now let's walk inside this. We can hear it very loud. So what we need to do is just go back and silence that. So around 5, 4, I think 5 was good. So we click 5 and we walk again. It's kind of nice and pleasant somewhere there in the background, but it gives this nice feeling of, you know, of walking inside the space. All right, very cool. Now I'm gonna click escape and let's do some right here. I actually don't like how everything's a little dark from that so I'm gonna go in the image, more, camera, effects, filters, and I'm going to put none. So I don't want this. Kind of made everything too dark, those lines. Okay. Now let's go and see how we can work with paths. That's something we haven't checked, and it's a good time to check it. So we have here, I'm gonna go out. We have here character path, vehicle path, bicycle, and we can do custom. So let's check all of those. With character path, what we need to do is create a path. So I want people walking through my house. Let's put it like this. So they will go from here, they will start walking. Okay, so here we go. We have some people already walking. I delete this construction stuff, we don't need it. Okay, so when I'm selecting this, I'm having people. So here we do have Asian, African, and Caucasian. We can choose which street, office people, travel people. See, we kind of come with the different baggages and everything. We have beach. I think this will work pretty cool for us. We have also traditional Middle Eastern. And here we can select how wide is our road will be and how dense our walking people will be. So let me put a beach people, so we can see a lot of folks walking in, talking on the phone. There's a girl in a bikini. We can stop them. We can reverse them. Oh, I like that. Everybody's going to my swimming pool party. Okay. That's a nice ratio here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 girls. two guys. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 girls, 1 guy. That's my type of ratio. Okay, that's a party right there in my house. So that's how we work with those people. I'm gonna take and delete this character path. And let's see vehicle path. So again, I click here and let's do a round trip around my house. I'm gonna let them drive here like this. Oops. Let me do it again. Just want to close the loop. So we go to path, vehicles, and let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. And here you can see we can close this loop. The minute we close the loop, we can already start seeing cars going in a circle going around over my car, so I don't want to have that. Okay. Now what we can do here, we can increase the density, we can increase the speed, we can do 2 lanes. Oof, those cars are going too fast. It's carousel. And we can increase the lane amounts, how many lane amounts we want. Have 2, 3, 4 lanes, 3 lanes. Look at the traffic jam. Can have some lane offset. We can put them in reverse. But what's cool about it is that they completely interact with the environment. If there's something bumpy, they will go over it. So it's a little too dense. But you can see we can have a lot of vehicles and we can like really make them go into like freaking highway. All right. So those are the path for vehicles. Let's go check out the path for, we have bicycles also. So let's do bicycles. Alright, there are a lot of people here. We can do 2 lanes, so they're going a little lane offset. Density, can put a lot of bicycles here. Can let them go faster. Carousel, bicycle carousel, and we can like flip them, flip the direction. All right. Very cool stuff. Okay, so let me delete that. And let's go and do custom path. So I have a custom path. And here I want to do something special. So I'm gonna place that here. I'm gonna start from here, going up, all the way up. Okay. So that's a custom path, and you can see it's hard to see this little box there. So Let me just reverse that. We're going to create this path here, custom. Custom path. And let's do this. From here, we're gonna go up and a little higher, like this. All right, so we have a box. As you can see here, the box is going all the way up and then it jumps. So what we need to do is we need to keep follow on, and let's remove the physics off. Let's do it a little faster. So with the physics, you can see it's just going that straight line. Now inside here, I'm gonna go into aircraft, and let's choose some airplane. Whose airplane is looking very cool? Let's choose this one, jet. So I'm just drag and drop it where the box is, and voila, we have our airplane going here. All right, this is looking pretty cool. Custom path. Okay, where's the airplane? There's something wrong with this, so let's do another one. I'm going to delete this. Path, custom path. And let's draw an airplane, turn off the physics. Okay. And let's move that, go further. So we have a liftoff with this airplane. So we're behind the house. Okay. You can use, by the way, different objects to just zoom in, zoom out, and then okay. And voila, we have airplane. So that's a little too slow. We can make it go much faster. This custom path. Yeah, it looks more or less like an airplane. We can add a bunch of cool effects here. Let's see if we have air. Passing airplane. Yeah, so this one. Okay, pretty cool. If we ground this, let's walk. Yeah, it's not matching the sound. I wish they could connect this, so it will be synchronized. Whoa. We didn't continue that, but it's kind of cool. All right. So now let's go and check what else we've got. So those are the custom paths. You can see we had a bunch of people and everything. The vegetation scattering and the paint, we checked them out in the previous. Just really slow it, tone it down, the volume of the airplane. A little bit too much. Now let's go back to our objects because we didn't finish checking our objects out. It's kind of cool. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my objects, and I actually want to go into, let's get out of here. I'm gonna get out of my mode. I'm gonna go back to the night mode. Let me just remove that because I think it's really overloading this whole thing. Okay. Now let's go to our city and check out the street lights because we have a lot of cool street lights here. You can see they kind of work with the volume, which is nice. And those are looking cool. Let's see what else. We have those blue guys. This actually can be toned down a little bit under scale. And you can put them also inside any other object. If you have a lamp, you can just use it as a source light. Especially this one, I can put them inside those little ones. Okay, what else we've got here? We've got advertising. Advertising signs. Rotating one. More. Okay, pretty cool. I'm going to delete this. Now, what else we've got? We've got here flags. Oh, this is cool. So let's see the flag that we have. I'm gonna put one flag here. It's a big flag. So inside the flag, you can control the speed. And we can load here any flag texture we want. We have a lot of different flags. Let's put some flag. I have also Olympic flags, a lot of cool Korean flags, Moroccan, Zealand, Yemen, Washington, PNG, Colombia, Europe. Very cool. So big selection. Saudi Arabia, everything's here, you know, even different like organizations and stuff like that. You know, so a lot of cool flags. Okay, you can go through this and search for one that you want. I'm gonna put this one, Antarctica. Very independent. Everybody loves Antarctica, right? Okay, so we can put another one at the back here of our house. Bunch of other cool flags. This is maybe a little bit too much to windy. Okay, so a lot of cool controls. You can control completely those, how those flags react and move on the wind. Okay, speed, wind, can decrease, increase, smog, direction, and you see it's all affecting all the rest of the flags. It's not like you're gonna have one flag going one and the other one going the other direction. Speed, very windy, not so windy. Alright, so pretty cool interaction with everything that you have here. So science, trash cans, advertising, construction. So we checked all of that stuff out already. Okay, so looking good. Now let's go back to my image here, to the daylight setup, and see how this stuff works. Alright, oh, very cool. Look at that, what we made here. A big Winwood walls mix with art and everything. Let's walk in it. I just love walking. So we have three types here. We can do the camera, we can do the fly through, so we can do the ground fly through, or we can do freehand. That's not related to ground. We can go up and down and fly around like this. Our project. If you want to have realistic, of course, we're gonna ground it and walk with the sound. And here we have VR option, which I'm gonna show you in a little bit.